Hi, you guys. Thank you very much for clicking on to a new reading. So you guys may see this like over the weekend. Not really sure like what day I'm gonna post it. But look, I feel like if you came across this video, right, this is like your sign to go ahead and do that return to sender. Go ahead and block, delete. Okay. It's like you have permission to do this. So if you was kind of like going back and forth on it, on we're doing a return to sender, Spirit saying go ahead and do it. Yeah, we got dragons showing up here, slay them all. It's like you have permission to do so, because it looks like whatever this energy is, that could be, this is giving an energy of like, and I've been talking about this recently because I've been seeing it like within the reads, but it's like a very territorial type of energy. Recently I did mention too where I was seeing a situation, or I was shown a situation where it looked like somebody could be dealing with some like a big brother type of situation, but it's like only to try to control or to manipulate you. Even to like with the territorial type of energy, it's like people trying to intimidate you to like not show up, or like not to be in a certain environment. So yeah, Spirit is saying like go ahead and slay them. It's like they don't need to be there. Even like people who feel like you don't deserve to be in some type of space. This could be like a work environment, but you know how like even like bullies too. And that just came to me too. Like I wasn't seeing that card like that, but it's giving like a really bullying type of energy. And even though it may be looking like they bigger than you, because it's giving like the bigger they are, the harder they fall. That don't mean nothing. And sometimes low-key people be acting like they're not in this type of energy to where they're not bullying you, or they're not, it's giving like monitoring spirits type of energy too. It's like just trying to intimidate you. It's giving like a very watchful type of energy. And they think that maybe because you could be like smaller than them, or whatever the case is, that you don't have the power or the ability to slay them however you choose to slay them. So I see where for a lot of people now, you could be making a change. Like, let's just say you've been thinking about it, contemplating about it. You've been going back and forth with yourself. But just know it's like you don't need permission from nobody to like make some type of change. I feel like this could be like a physical change. This could be like you reinventing yourself. Yeah, Spirit saying go ahead and make that change. Like, what are you waiting for? It's like you've been already thinking about it. Why not just go ahead and do it? And I feel like whatever this change is that you're making, I'm seeing like a lot of changes like physically, but also too like internally too. Like somebody focusing more so on their health, because this card mirror is showing up here too. And it says treat your body like the palace it is. So it's like what you of course it's like your body is a vessel, right? So it's like how you're treating your body, what you're putting into your body. But it looked like this person feeling super good. It looked like they listened to some high vibe type of music. It looked like possibly they done did some meditation or whatever. But it's like doing what makes you feel good, or putting the type of foods that make you feel good, like high vibe type of energy. So I feel like that could be confirmation for some people, especially if you could be, now for some people you could struggle with that, but I feel like of course the need to like discipline yourself. Like let's just say you could be the type of person who don't really eat healthy, but it's like you really want to do so. It's like you really got to discipline yourself, and then you got to think about how you're going to feel. Now I'm not the most healthiest eater, but I be watching like what I eat or whatever. But I don't put myself like on a strict diet, but I just think about, because I know like a little bit about health food, or like stuff like that, but it's like I think about how I would feel, especially if you like super sensitive to energy. It's like you pay attention to how you feel after you eat certain food. So I feel like that could be a sign for some people too. And not sure who needs to hear this, but you could be questioning your potential. There's a need to know it's like your potential is endless. Stop putting limitations on yourself. And I feel like something in regards to like society is very significant too. And I do feel the need to like tell people, or like to, I just want to say this, but I feel like for some people there could be a need to be careful about the type of groups and organizations, even like societies, that you put yourself into, or the type of people that you are around. Now this could be in regards to like friendship groups, But I feel like when it comes towards like actual groups and like organizations, I feel like there's a need to be careful about that, because sometimes those type of organizations or groups, they only pick and choose certain people, and sometimes it's like the people that they can control and manipulate, and usually it's the people who don't have friends. It's like maybe you don't really have family, especially like with religion too, like they love to do that. And I was actually shown that like a while ago, because I was like, something ain't right about this. Like when people try to invite you to certain things, because they think that like if you don't have any friends or they see you by yourself, it's almost like they may think that you need to be around some people. But it's like, no, like if you comfortable with being by yourself or being alone, it's like you don't need to feel like you need to be a part of some type of organization or group, because half the time it's like they be trying to control you. Not all, but it's like majority of them do, and they like to prey on people who feel like they want to feel like, you know, they have some type of community or like a friend or something of that sort. And it's like it don't have to be that way, especially if you cannot be yourself around these people or any type of organization, or if they trying to put limits on your potential. It's like, no, you don't need to be a part of that. So yeah, not really sure who needed to hear that, but that's what was showing up. Let's see. I'm gonna actually get another card out. Ooh. So look, we got Evil Queen coming out. It says you deserve sugar, not salt. Okay. So look, if you feel like you've been getting some salt and not sugar, it's like, hey, you deserve the sugar and more. I'm seeing some type of manipulation though with this Evil Queen type of energy. The number 2 could be significant as well. And it could be in regards to like, usually when I see 2s, I think about like partnerships or like any type of, could be, yeah, partnerships, alliances. But it looks like for some people, maybe you've, it's like you done caught on to where you feel like you have not been given what it is that you deserve. And people will actually try to test you too. Like they'll try to low-key try to give you some salt, have you thinking it's sugar, and it's not. It's almost like somebody trying to sell somebody something too. So there could be need to be careful about that. Let's see. Tell me more for the collective. I feel like for some people, that could be confirmation in regards to a situation to where somebody tried to lowball you. It's like they know that you really deserve sugar or whatever that is, whatever analogy the sugar could be or whatever. But it's like they know that you deserve sugar, but it's almost like testing your, like just to test to see or see if you know your worth. But we got Phoenix coming out. This is actually card number 9. So I see a lot of change. You could be seeing a number 9. But it says, how's that for a happily ever after? So it looks like the person conjuring up your happily ever after. It's like nobody's going to give you this happily ever after, especially if you are not motivated to make some type of change. So it looks like you are in control. You're using your power to conjure up, to create this happily ever after. And you know, of course, everybody's happily ever after may look a little different, but yeah, it's like you're taking back control. You're rewriting your story. For some people, I feel like there could definitely be a need to be careful. It's just like pay attention to the type of words or how people communicate with you, because basically what they do is like try to change up the narrative of you, especially people who like to make it seem like basically they try to create like a different version of your character, your personality, but that always backfire. But we got library. It says take control of your own narrative. So yeah, it's like you don't need no big brother, big sister trying to control you. It's like you got it. You control it. Especially when it comes towards the type of path that you're on too, because we got voyage showing up. It says you already have all the answers. So yeah, it's like you, and of course it's like you may not have all the answers, but you got enough to know. It's like, hey, somebody's trying to control my narrative. And it's like, no, you're calling your power back, knowing that you're in control, even when it comes towards your mind too. So this is giving like the energy of manipulation. especially when it comes towards like partnerships, friendships, because twos are very significant here with this manipulation energy. Give me one more message here for the collective. What else are they needing to hear? So look, we got sun coming out. It says paint the sun back into your sky. For some people, it's like maybe you have been going through like a cloudy day, or this could be somebody coming out of like depression or whatever. But I feel like it's that could be a sign too, like it's time to reinvent yourself. But it's like you have the creative permission. It's like I'm seeing like the Ace of Wands. So it's like Spirit is giving you creative permission to paint the sun back into your sky. But it's almost like the need to be motivated or have that motivation to do it. Because it's like we all can, you know, choose to wake up one day and decide to paint the sun back into our sky however you see fit. Number 11 could be significant too. But we have villain coming out. It says you can always rewrite the story. So that's confirmation on this like manipulation type of energy. And you may be shown as the villain too when you choose to like, you know, take your story back. When you choose to get back in control of the narrative that other people tried to put on you. That's what it seemed like. Something about like somebody's personal story, but this is given like, you know how you read and I think it's like a biography. But you know how like, oh, you know how like they be lying? Like, you know how like you watch a movie of somebody, like a celebrity, somebody who's well known, to where it's like worthy of making a movie about, but it's like they be lying. Like some of the stuff don't even be true. So it's almost like somebody is in control of that narrative. And it could be because like they don't want people to know the truth about what really happened, what really went down with the person. And usually it'd be like the people who are no longer here. They can't come in and defend themselves. Like, hey, that didn't happen. Y'all made that movie trying to say that this happened in my life and it didn't. So yeah, something about that is very significant, but that's crazy. But yeah, I don't like watching them because it's like, I know that did not happen. Somebody created a whole new narrative for this person and they can't even defend themselves. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here, y'all. Thank you very, very much for watching.